Hello there, this is SD. I hope that everyone is well who is watching this. We are going to continue our streak. I did the Lanius B run earlier today for me, and I just feel like doing another run, so we're going to immediately go on to Roxy. And this is a quite solid ship. It's the strongest of the three rock ships in my opinion. I mean, none of the rock ships are exactly top tier. They typically don't start, in fact, do any of them? No, none of them start with a special system, which is certainly not helpful since systems are the most powerful things in FTL. But, you know, you have a pretty standard gunship with a sort of interesting weapon that can pierce a shield bubble and is good in the early game. The swarm missile is nice. You've got a crystal crew member. It can turn into a good boarding ship. It's got a great venting layout. It's just a solid, decent gunship. So, that beacon is hard to see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That sees... Actually, that misses this one. But I think that's almost inevitable. Yeah, I think this one's getting missed. I don't think there's... Because let's see, what is our alternative? Here, here, here. There, I guess. Actually, yeah, I suppose that works. Then I miss this. Oh, no, I don't, because I'm going here. Where am I? No, I'm not. Here, 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 there. Yeah, that's the way. And of course, I can change path if I spot a store. I have rock plating that I can sell. I don't mind keeping rock plating, and I'm most likely to do it on this ship, which is the strongest of the rock ships, because there's some good blue options associated with that, particularly one that gives you a free weapon. But, you know, if I want scrap for something now, which I often do, I'm always going to sell that rock plating. So, let's go here. Go looking for the rebel ship. Okay, good. We didn't get screwed over and have the fleet pursuit doubled, but this is a dangerous fight. I'm going to immediately chuck a swarm missile into drone control. Yeah, this is a pretty dangerous fight. We took a hit in shields from either the missile or the drone, then all of a sudden we could end up taking a lot of damage. And on top of everything else, they're running. Let's see if I can stop them with the crystal heavy laser without using another missile. Yep. That's an interesting first jump thing to get. The scrap recovery arm is somewhat maligned in high-level play, and generally speaking correctly. Let's take a look at it. You collect 10% more scrap from any source. The problem with that is, first of all, it rounds down, which, on hard difficulty, a medium scrap reward in Sector 1 is between 12 to 19 scrap, which means that the scrap recovery arm can give you as much as 1 or as little as 1 scrap. But so in terms of if you're looking at this in a store, it's not worth spending 50 scrap on this immediately. It's particularly just anything in FTL where the proposition is you're giving up some scrap now to get a benefit in the long run is flawed, because in FTL the most important thing is to survive the short run. In the long run, time is on your side. You just want to not die in the first couple of sectors, at least when you're playing at the highest level. So spending scrap on this ever is a no-no. But if you get one for free, as I have, it's just extra scrap. And extra scrap is nice. Stores are nice too. I think that means I definitely can't see this, because if I go up to here, I can't... Let's see, what? 1, 2, 3, 4? I could do that. Of course, I'm not going to see that beacon thinking on it. That was the downside of the different path that I chose, but I don't mind, because I got a free augment for it. I think I'm going to just miss this beacon and probably this one as well. I'll take a couple of extra ones and go to this store. We could almost afford hacking. In fact, we could strictly afford hacking, but it would involve selling one of the weapons as well, and that wouldn't be worth it. They may have a buffer on this. Damn, I think if I'd run that in there sooner, we could have been safe, but... Take that down. I don't think they do have a buffer on there. Fucking hell. Well, we already have 3 augments. Okay, crystals are bad at fighting fires. Let's get a rock in there. I kept the crystal in there long enough to preserve what repair work I'd done. Okay, let's just go to this store so we can empty our augment slots again. I couldn't spend any scrap there. Oh, yuck. Yeah, I'm not quite fast enough because that is manned. Okay, so we've switched that stupid thing off. No. And I'm not spending any of my scrap, so yeah, I got +1 there because they gave me 13, but the scrap recovery arm is +1. However, I'm not going to spend any scrap here because we have a store immediately next to us. And we have, let's see, 40 plus 25 plus 25 worth of stuff to sell. We could potentially keep... I will sell at least one of these, because I definitely don't like having no augment slots free in Sector 1, unless the augments that I've got are really, really high quality. Because, as this run has already amply demonstrated, augments drop relatively regularly, and it's good to have the option of collecting one and then selling it. I think probably out of these, the rock plating is the least likely to be kept. And scrap recovery is probably the most likely. Okay, you're definitely going, and we're buying this flak. And if I sell the FTL recharge booster, I can get my second shield bubble here. Even after doing that, which is worth it. FTL recharge booster is pretty good, and I've had it save runs before if I have one drop and I keep it. But I've also had the second shield bubble save runs, far more often in fact. For the moment, it's actually often going to be better to use the missiles instead of the flak. But that will definitely change when ships turn up with 2 shield bubbles. Send an away party to investigate. Nice, that's a Federation base quest. We'll head down towards that. We can investigate. If we take him home, that could just give us a repair, which isn't terribly valuable here. We would only be getting 4 points of repair. I think I'll just invite him to join the crew. Nice. Free power. I'm going to actually put you on engines, despite having shield skill, because I don't value shield skill very much. And I value doors more, so let's get somebody in there. Quest is in an has spawned in an awkward spot, unfortunately. Oh, cool. This outpost is a guaranteed double reward. That weapon hack is a guaranteed pain in the ass. Can we swarm missile one of these weapons down? Yes, but it was the wrong weapon. Fire this now before my weapons get hacked. Good, we've taken that out. We were quite fortunate there, because the swarm missile, much like the flak, is not always accurate in terms of what system you aim at. Hence why it has this sort of large targeting reticule, which is, as you can see, exactly the same as appears on the flak, except I think actually the swarm missile is a little bit tighter. But in this case, they both hit this narrow room. Okay. I'll save a missile here because they've brought a weapon up that can't do anything to me. And I think I get this shot off before they fix the hacking anyway. Give me my double reward. So I'm going to go here and then the quest. I might actually have time to go exit, stress exit. I'm not sure. This is definitely a good spot for the swarm missile sucker punch. Fire it at one point of charge. Takes a weapon out. Sadly, it took the wrong one out again. Now we've got that right one out. No, fuck off. Good, we got a breach. Are you kidding? Let's shoot at engines and that'll pull the pilot. Hopefully I don't need to spend any more missiles, but I might. Nope, I don't. We can't charge their FTL because their engines are broken. Hooray! I think I won't have enough, so I'm probably going to lose a jump here. But I would lose a jump either way, and the Federation-based quest usually gives quite a good reward. It's one of the rare fights where the ASB is assisting us. Now, this is also one of the fights where you can actually have a ship that spawns that is stronger than you would typically expect from this sector. So we're fighting a 2-shield ship in Sector 1. But we have a flak, so it doesn't matter. As long as we take one of these weapons out, we're completely safe. And the ASB will help to crush them. I think, does this give a double reward, this version? There's so many different versions of this event that it's hard to keep all of them straight. That was well timed. I feel like this is one of the ones that does give a double reward. Yep. Oh, okay, well, kind of, but one of the rewards is a crew member only. That's fine. This is early enough that I'm going to actually move people back around again. And that way I can actually take advantage of the existing Zoltan shield skill. I mean, if I find a training fight, they'll all get trained in everything anyway. For the moment, we might as well take advantage. Surrender your stuff to me. We just need to make sure these guys don't run away. I should have depowered the flak, but whatever. Doesn't really matter enormously if they do get away since we were at the exit anyway. It's just... Damage enough different systems to pull their pilot. Pretty bad reward. We actually do have enough space to go to this distress beacon and come back, and since we have 21 fuel, that's worth doing. Yeah, destroy and loot the ship. We can now afford hacking without having to sell anything. Yeah, this is a really, really good start. We are going NG. There are more stores there. This is much faster than the Crystal Heavy. And it doesn't matter that it doesn't pierce shields, because the shields don't exist after they get flaked. Destroy and loot the ship. There's an argument for the swarm missile sucker punch here, but I don't think it would be in time, and it might not hit the narrow room anyway. Let's just eat one missile. Let's just eat 2 missiles. Okay. What an irritating fight. NG over there, that makes sense. This is an NG sector. Ooh. Get owned. Want to see this beacon? Search among the stores. Hooray, we found a sale. Get 1 auto ship. Get scrap free. Also, we should be training here. I'll train at the next training fight. This would be quite slow training. There's a store. We would have to sell something to get hacking there, but let's check this jump out, and then maybe we don't have to do that. And if necessary, I'll sell one of the swarm missile as a recovery arm. But no, I won't do that, because I'll just sell the ion intruder drone. Okay, sell the ion intruder. And I was going to consider whether to buy that mind control system on the basis, oh, well, I might not see another store anyway, but yeah, I have seen the other store, and this is definitely the last one in the sector, because that's the 3rd one already. So, let's go there. Why cloak it? Yeah, this is going quite well. We already have cloaking and flak heavy in Sector 2. And yeah, there's things. Scrap recovery on for free is nice, but like, there's no way it's going to generate enough value to make up for just, I have cloaking now. I didn't quite. I thought I might be able to time that properly. I mean, we took the weapons out anyway, but I suppose I should have moved the flak to here actually to do that. And you know, there's a very good chance we get hacking next sector, and this run is just a joke. Oh, it's this stupid event. NG's can't feel fear, you get nothing. I wouldn't give you anything if you could feel fear, just to be clear, but... I would train here, but, yeah. They've hacked my engines, and I can't be bothered. I'm forgetting, it's not worth crew killing this anyway, because this is a medium reward if we crew kill. But also, they have an NG in there now because we set fires. Let's blow them up, and hopefully we get a high reward. That's a medium reward, but it's at the high end of the medium range. Explore the asteroids and get a bunch of fuel. Respond to the call. Sadly, we can't train here because they have a burst laser too. And not enough fire sticker kill this. Oh well, doesn't make a big deal of difference. And we're off to the exit. Can we have a fight with something weak so I can train? Not quite. If that stupid thing weren't there, we could. You ruin everything, beam drone. Sadly, this is not an auto ship, so they will eventually fix that. Or they would if I was going to give them an eventually, which I'm not. I will let them keep the weapons up just so they can shoot at me and I can maybe grind a dodge. Zoltan or Mantis homeworlds. Zoltan 3 is not too bad. We get through Zoltan shields very, very quickly. There are no energy bombers there. We have enough crew to make the border police. Not much of an issue. Yep, we're going to Zoltan controlled. And we might be going to Zoltan controlled in Sector 4 as well. It's a forced green. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. No, I want to make 24 scrap and then go to that store. Promise to help, we have an NG. Hooray! We don't have time for this nonsense. Actually, stay in there, we might be able to get some fires. These weapons don't sync up very well. Damn, if we could hack that room, this would be such an easy crew kill. Nah. Can you put that out now? It legitimately would have made things easier if they had just put that out. Kept that guy at 20 health and then ran the other guy back in. Do you have it? Yay! There's many other tempting things here, but don't get baited, just get the win things. That's level 2 cloaking. Cloaking, mind control. Ah, but I hit it once, so... Let's buy a bit of power. So we can have both of these systems powered at all times. We're going to get them to level 2 quite soon. We will attack this ship. Get rid of that missile. Switch this stupid thing off. Not bad, but we already have lots of fuel. And lots of missiles. Not that we can use them. Okay, there's the second store of this sector. See if we can grind enough in these 2 jumps to make it worth it. We probably can't. Participate in their study and get free things. This is quite a strong ship for Sector 3. And the enemy's pretty good as well. Cloak this ion. Come on. Okay, that's breached. That's good. I think this is too dangerous to try to train on. We would need to breach them with this and only that left, which unfortunately we did not quite manage. We could train weapons, but weapons are going to get trained so fast anyway that I don't feel like switching stuff off for it. Okay, that's enough to buy most good weapons. Only thing we couldn't buy would be a burst 2. So we'll go take a look. Damn, we could have already had flak, heavy, but that would have meant passing on the cloak, and not the cloak, the hack. And that would have been silly. We are delaying getting the improved cloak hack cycle for this, but whatever. You get out of there once the crystal goo goes away. Nothing. We have violated the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Get wrecked, fools. Protect this mineral. This ship is quite strong. Boo! Come on, I just want a fire in that room. All I want is for you to burn horribly to death. That's so much to ask. Some people just aren't reasonable. Can we get to the storage cache? Yes. And we can train. Let's see whether we can breach the hacking, because then we can train evade as well. I see that you invested all of your scrap into evade. I would say this should teach you otherwise, but you're an AI, you can't learn anything. Oh, come on. Give me a breach. I get one more try. Damn it. Well, I'll train everything else. Only thing I'm going to... I'm not going to cross-train everyone, because this run is so strong that it's really not necessary to do that. I'll just get the base level of everything except engines. And shields, I can't get shields here because they have an ion. Training against a single heavy ion is unfortunately quite slow. Turns out trying to time these weapons at maximum speed is not easy, but you can do it. Turn speed hack off. Nice double reward. And we are off to Sector 4, which is indeed a forced Zoltan sector. I have a feeling, like I said, that we would, I could discuss in a little bit more detail why Sector 4 generation is so spooky compared to other sectors. And what it comes down to is Sector 4 is the first point in the game where enemies can start having level 6 shields. So it's the first time in the game that you can see 3 shield bubbles outside some very rare scenarios. You can fight like NG bombers in Sector 3 or slug light surveyors, that's it, that can have 3 shield bubbles. They're quite rare. Whereas in this sector it's about 1/3 of the time. It's also the earliest that ships can have level 6 weapons. So, and that means, I think practically speaking, this you can very occasionally encounter ships with 4 weapons in Sector 3 if something rolls like a 2 power weapon and 3 1 power weapons. But practically the first time you're going to see 4 weapons on a ship is usually going to be Sector 4. And even most of the ships here won't have it. But you can see, 2 1 1 1 is quite common, or even 2 2 1 1. And if you get a ship that combines high rolling on shields and weapons, the jump in difficulty relative to where you are in the game is quite high. It's much higher than at any other point in the run. And although in this case it's not a worry because we're really, really strong, you need to have a really, really good run like this one to be in a position. Normally at this point in the game, you will have, if you're playing optimally, you'll have got a weapon upgrade of some kind or offensive upgrade, and you'll usually have one of cloaking and hacking, usually hacking, but certainly having both at this point in the run is quite rare. So if you encounter a high roll ship in Sector 4, generally it's much more dangerous than it is at other points in the game where, if you encounter a high roll ship in Sector 7, who cares? You almost certainly have the cloaking hacking cycle by then and you laugh at it. But in Sector 4, you're much less likely to do that. And Zoltan sectors are particularly dangerous because, as mentioned, you usually only have hacking at this point in the game, and of course Zoltan shields block hacking. So if you encounter a high roll ship and you can't get through the Zoltan shield fast enough, they may hit your weapons and cause a devastating cascade. Which the first time I had a 10+ streak, that happened to me precisely. I hit an energy bomber in Sector 4. They bombed my weapons and got a fire. I could never get through the Zoltan shield, and it just death spiraled from there. They had 2 offensive drones because it was an energy bomber. So yeah, Zoltan sectors are more dangerous both because of the Zoltan shield and also, the Zoltan Border Police event is always dangerous, and they're more likely to start having additional systems at around this point. And also, this is the point in the game where energy bombers can turn up, and energy bombers can, as I mentioned, have 2 offensive drones, like a combat drone and a beam drone, and if they turn up with that and 3 or 4 fast weapons, they can do a lot of damage really fast. So normally, if I'm forced into a Zoltan sector in Sector 4, I start looking at getting my shield bubble up. But we have hacking and cloaking, so we don't need to do that. I'm still going to upgrade these right now to get the proper cloaking hacking cycle, and we do need to work on our weapons and work on our reactor. But yeah, I'm much less worried about this than I would normally be for going into Zoltan 4, which... This, Zoltan 4 and Abandoned 5 are the 2 most dangerous sectors of the game, basically. Due to specifics of how that sector number intersects with that particular type of sector. We're not going to that store, and we probably aren't going to this one. It's fine, though. We can win the game with what we have right now, as long as we just get scrap and upgrades. Let's check out the Odd Moon. Unfortunately, we don't see anything of use. Yeah, I'm not going to a store with 2 scrap. Okay. This is this event. This event is not typically very good. We'll help the Zoltan ship because I'd rather fight a Mantis ship than a Zoltan ship. This is one of the ships in the game that spawns with all Mantis without the usual NG that they've got over there. So we can maybe get a crew kill if we could, say, get a fire in that hacked weapons room. Unfortunately, well, we did, but unfortunately the asteroid got a fire in their shields room. And because the middle of their ship was locked, they couldn't get over to deal with it. So, yeah. I think we would have crew killed there had it not been for that stupid asteroid setting a fire. Let's take some nebula jumps. Zoltan nebulas are not typically that great, but it's fine. Oh, you annoying prick. Good, that's down. In that case, let's hack piloting. Are you fucking kidding? It's level 3. I don't think that's gonna burn down, regrettably. Good. We actually would have had a faster time knocking out their engines, funnily enough, but I had no way of knowing that. Let's get weapons up. We can now potentially run this to get through Zoltan shields and then swap to this. Yeah, like I said, Zoltan nebulas are often not very good. I think we're diving this sector. It looks like it's well set up for it. We can go to that jump in the... Oh, for fuck's sake. We can go for that jump up in the top. That's a... way too many humans for my comfort. Destroyed by NG Might. Yeah, we can go here and sort of around and eventually go to this beacon up in the top right. Look out, they have a Vulcan. How are we going to deal with their Vulcan? All we have is flak heavy. Those were max missiles and max drones, so that is something, but I just want more scrap. I want engines 4, I want weapons 5, and I want a bunch more power. And once I get those things, I am basically ready to kill the flagship already. Oops. I did not mean to let you out. Oh well. I should have let them fire that and then engage the hack. But it doesn't matter. Keep that idiot out. Nice, we got a double fire. Get him, get him, get him. Yeah. Oh! Well, that was a fortunate fire. And yeah, we're going to be able to run triple flak heavy 1. For the moment, I'll keep my bar as it is because, you know, the 3rd flak is never getting powered, so I might as well have this crystal heavy laser for when it's useful, which it often is. I should have swapped. That was silly. Well, this looks crew killable. Door, you do the honors. There we are. Can we get 2 jumps here or just 1? Just 1. And then we have to be in the top right. I think all of these things... This is a very good event generally, by the way. You get a double reward. As far as I know, all of these fights are the same. Yeah, the fights are all the same. In all cases, you get a high scrap reward from the 2nd reward in this, and you can either get low or medium depending on whether you blow up the ship or crew kill. So it's sort of, what ship do you most want to fight? Usually that should be Mantis. You like a challenge? No, this is the easiest type of ship. Like, oh no, I'm being boarded, whatever will I do? If only there was some way I could drain all the air from selected parts of my ship. Also, of course, this is by far, as we just demonstrated, this is by far the easiest type of those forms of ship to crew kill. And this is one of the Mantis ships that does not, in fact, have an NG on it. Yeah, like, good luck fixing a double breach in there with nothing but Mantises in a locked room. I think you'll get out, but... Let's let that lock again. Bah. Oh, you're gonna die. Let this idiot punch through the doors. Yeah, 2 of them have died and they have fixed 1 breach. Finally. So, medium reward and high reward. We'll keep the heavy crystal on the bar for the moment, just in case, like, I don't know, there might be a situation where we take 1 point of damage to weapons and want to use those. We don't need to hack here. Why did I shoot there? That was silly. Whatever. Just blow him up. We could go for a crew kill here, but I can't be bothered. Gonna start saving scrap again. I don't actually have a reason to get to level 4 engine until I would have 100% Cloak Evade anyway. So I might as well keep going like this, try to get a final system. Yeah, we don't have backup battery. Okay, good, you're going this way. Boo! Oh, we're going to the Slug Nebula. There's a store there. We don't really have anything to sell. We could sell the Crystal Heavy, but that only sells for 10 scrap, so I'm not specifically traipsing to a store to do that. Let's see if we can make some money and then head up towards it. And if not, there's at least one other store in this sector. We won't be hacking this ship, it's not very dangerous. What's up with all these borders in my oxygen lately? Go here. This sees quite a lot and it still gives us a path up to the store if we decide we want to go for it. Which I imagine we will after this. These weapons are so fast. Crew killing makes no difference here because of the pre-battle event. This is one of the events where you get a medium scrap reward either way. So this is enough scrap to buy whatever I would want in the store. I could even buy a pre-igniter by selling the Crystal Heavy, and that's literally the most expensive thing that I could see in a store right now. We won't be doing that, but we will be doing these. Oh, we'll miss those, but whatever. Oh no, not a hack on our oxygen. This is also an event where crew killing makes no difference. This is gonna burn down. Drone parts are a little low. Yeah, you can shoot that at me, I don't care. Let's give this a second. I'm gonna mind control him, but I would like to do so when the doors can be unlocked. Yuga boom. Let's snipe you in the med bay. No! I screwed up. Okay, that was my fault. I should have let them punch each other for longer. That was my mistake. Here, crew killing does make a difference, because there's no pre-battle event, so let's try to oxygen kill this coffin ship. There's no way that one slug is getting this weapon system fixed in enough time for it to matter. He's probably just, or she rather, is probably just burning to death. I suppose they could be non-binary, or, for that matter, in slug culture, Jill could be any fucking number of names. I don't know. Yeah, that slug is dead. Fires are out. Let's chuck one heavy laser in here just to take 30 hit points off and save a fractional amount of time. Hooray! Let's go down this way. We might be able to see these non-nebula beacons. If you can kill them while allowing them to hack your weapons, you get a guaranteed high scrap reward. But it halves your weapons rounded down, which here would leave us with only level 2. That's usually best to do if you have a teleporter. If we allow them to hack shields, we'll get a high scrap reward if we can crew kill. So I think I'll probably go for that. I can cloak hack cycle them. I don't care whether or not you have my shields hacked if your weapons are not really getting to fire at me in any meaningful fashion. Given that they have a med bay, though, we probably won't be crew killing here. They'll have a med bay and a lot of crew. A double fire might allow it. But unfortunately, we're not getting that. Oh well, just blow them up. I'm still hopeful we can get another heavy laser, and I would gladly sell that flak. I know a lot of players really like just running 4 flaks. Personally, I like to have 2 flak ones. They mean shields basically don't exist. And then I have something else to actually deal system damage and set fires and other nice stuff. So that's why I like flak, heavy. In addition to the fact that that's a 6 power weapon system. But I would prefer that over quadruple flaks, even if they cost the same amount of power and scrap. That's a guaranteed high reward. We're not getting another store in this sector, sadly. Which is mainly a problem because our drone situation is getting a little dicey. in on that basis. We absolutely cannot do that trade. Do you want payment? Oh, for fuck's sake. Sometimes asking if they want payment turns into a fight. We will engage the pirate. You can get a very good reward from this if you can crew kill with minimal hull damage done, but that's quite difficult to do, because there's an event trigger in this that occurs relatively early on in the fight. We might be able to pull it off, because we're not in danger from their weapons, and we can mind control and get them to kill each other. Let's wait until we're closer to being able to unlock the door. Now. He will not be able to fix even one level because it takes a human 12.5 seconds to do that. But because it's hacked, it takes twice that time, so 25 seconds, and our mind control cooldown is only 20 seconds. So yeah, he's almost there, but almost doesn't matter. We're not going to be able to do it though, unless we get a fire. He has too much health left, I think. Oh. Hey! High scrap with some resources. The other reward is just high scrap, so it's not like it's a huge deal if you don't get that. It's not even like we even got the resource that I most want. Hooray, we got some missiles. Pirate or abandoned? We are strong enough that we can risk abandoned. Late game abandoned sectors are obviously very, very dangerous, but so are we. Not quite ready to do that. Well, there's a fire, but it's only one fire and they have a med bay, so we're probably not going to win this. We'll try. Oh, it spread, and then they put one out, but it's going to spread some more now. Get locked in there. We're also going to cloak now, and you'll suffocate before the cloak ends. Yeah, I think we've got this. Like, he's put that out, but the fires are going to keep... Either the fires are going to keep spreading, or what may happen here is that the air will burn out, it will go out in there. But if that happens, there's another way that we can get the crew kill. Yeah, looks like he's given up on that kind of stuff. Too many fires, he can't fix the med bay. Got it. Nice. We want to buy all the drone parts immediately. And that's the only thing we want to buy. Is there another store? No, we don't see one. Nice. Like I said, I would prefer to have another heavy laser, but it's not as if these weapons are not ridiculous and amazing. Because they most decidedly are. Yes, be on our side. I mean, I'd hack my weapons too. I mean, I hacked yours, and your weapons are significantly less good than mine, so... I mean, unfortunately for you, I have an ASB helping me out, and you do not. Yeah, that is indeed a level 3 hack. That's annoying. Whoosh. No double reward, but it's a good reward anyway. We can't get any of those. And they're not worth it, frankly, even if you do have a Lanius. Do you have a heavy laser? That's not a heavy laser. I distinctly asked for a heavy laser. Jesus Christ, that's an incredibly good deal. Do you want more missiles at that same rate? So much flak! There could be a store there, but there's no way I would ever go to it. Let's get the level 4 engines. We're not... well, we need quite a few dodges still, but we will get them. And if we don't, I don't care that much. I can just get level 5 engines, and that'll give me 100% cloak of it. I don't think we're going to lack for scrap on this one. Do they have upgraded oxygen or something? They have upgraded oxygen. Significantly upgraded oxygen. Oh yeah, they have multiple Lanius over there, so... yeah, this is definitely never going to be a crew kill then. Maybe with a lot of resists. Yeah, maybe. I think I spoke too soon. I need to get the heavy laser shot through. I don't want to send more flak because they might hit the wrong room and blow them up. But if I can get the 3 flaks to hit and then the heavy laser, Stelly here will go poof. Stupid autopiloting. Yeah, this ship has all Lanius on it, but they must have upgraded oxygen because... there we go. Yeah, they must have had level 3 oxygen over there. That is quite funny. We can give up 3 fuel for 20 scrap. It's not a great deal, but whatever. We're about to go into Sector 7. Obviously, we will attack the pirate ship. We don't need to hack this. Our flak will blot out the sun. Even though we're in space, and that doesn't make any sense in this particular context. Well, we can go to the rock homeworlds, and maybe we will end up in the crystal sector. There's no real way we can hit both of these stores. Let's just go to the one that's better positioned. Nice! We have long-range scanners to help us try to find the Crystal Homeworld sector. Get rid of that, we're never using it. So the Crystal Homeworld sector is a beacon like this. It's an unmarked beacon. It's much like trying to find the Constructor flagship in the Rebel Stronghold. Let's go to this asteroid field first. Yeah, see, like, I was talking about high-roll late-game ships. Like, this is an incredible high-roll late-game ship. Their weapons are also amazing. But we'll be fine. Because we have the cloaking hacking cycle. Yeah, we took 1 damage because I foolishly allowed that to actually fire, and we couldn't get any dodges. But that'll be the only damage we take, and that was due to a misplay. Okay, we're gonna take another point of damage here due to another misplay. I'm being careless in this run because we're so ridiculously strong that I haven't felt the need to pay that much attention. Nope. Even so, like, we took 2 points of random scratch damage because I was playing badly. Whereas the high roll ships in Sector 4 that you were talking about, you can play perfectly and still just go from 30 holes to 0. What's wrong? Pay the agreed upon price, for fuck's sake. Those are the same systems that were just damaged. They must be defective. We'll go here first and then take... I mean, we don't necessarily want to just hit empty beacons because, well, they're empty beacons. Let's also up our shields. But we want to maximize our chance of spotting the empty beacons so we can plan what we're doing. Okay, there's a bunch of them here, so... Absolutely ideally, you would find the Rebel Stronghold sector in the, like, last jump before you leave, because then you get all the scrap from the Rock Homeworld sector, which is admittedly often not very much, because I find this sector generally sucks. And then you would get the additional scrap from the entire rocks, from the entire crystal sector that you go to. Oops. No. Aid the civilian ship. Yeah, this is another high roll late game ship. We will again completely crush it. Although I suppose system-wise it's not especially dangerous, they just have great weapons. I can't be bothered to try to crew kill. No double reward. Sad. Found it! It's time to go to the Crystal Homeworld sector. So we can get a repair and Crystal Vengeance there, albeit Crystal Vengeance sucks, but we can sell it for 40 scrap. Maybe, we might actually be past the last store by that point, but... Anyway, let's go fight crystal ships. The rebels that are trying to hunt you down. These are such rare things that I'm going to look this up. Crystalline ship messaging about rebels. Okay. So if you give them the flight plans, you get high scrap but doubled fleet pursuit. You can refuse, or you can accept the scrap, in which case and give them false flight plans. There's a 50% chance of high scrap and delaying the rebels' pursuit, or a 50% chance of fighting the ship. I will obviously take that. False flight plans. Cool. Just do this. The weirdest thing about fighting crystal ships is you fight them so rarely that I'm not sure what each of these weapons are. However, I'm sure that they're not dangerous because we're going to smash the fuck out of them. Mind control you. How many crew do they have over there? 4. Okay, those are crystal heavy ones, which currently can't hurt us. As you can see, mind-controlled crystals do in fact use the crystal lockdown power, which in this case is kind of annoying. I don't want them to do that. I want all of their crew in that room so I can shoot them in the head. But, you know, I appreciate the thought, I guess. Let's wait and mind control again. Can I maybe mind control the one who's already used their crystal lockdown? No. If you accept surrenders from crystals, I've discovered previously, it's like accepting surrenders from slugs. Don't do it. They may just give you nothing. There we go. More fights. I think it's fine here to... Actually, no, we will hack weapons, because I was going to say we could hack piling and just guarantee taking stuff offline, but because our flak is highly inaccurate, we're not necessarily guaranteed to do that. So let's just cloak hack cycle them. Yeah, like we would not have been guaranteed there to take that missile offline, which is the dangerous thing. We blocked that with the shot that it missed. That's pretty funny. It was a real stroke of genius, by the way, on the behalf of the FTL developers, that they made projectiles able to collide in midair. I think that's really cool. Like, it probably would have been easier to not do that, but I think it adds a lot of character to the game that can happen. It adds, you know, unpredictability to it, and it creates fun moments. How did we not hit? We fired 10 shots there. I don't care if my flak is inaccurate. It's 10 shots. Anyway, you only have 2 crew over there. We're crew killing the fuck out of you with mind control. Ooh, that's the Crystal Burst 2, an exceedingly rarely seen weapon. Boo. That, on the other hand, is, I think, the Crystal Heavy 2, which is also a very rarely seen weapon, and is fucking terrible. Actually, no, it's a little bit too fast because it's the Crystal Heavy 1, which we've definitely seen more often because this ship literally starts with it. Crew kill. Give me more fights. This event is kind of annoying. I've had this like once. FTL, a large crystalline shape ship is floating in space. Crystalline men buried. If we send a crew member to help, you can get like stuck and have the rebel pursuit doubled multiple times, and the reward is entirely just that you get a Crystal Heavy too. Let's see, on the other hand, if we send them to help and then we pull them out, we can get a fight. Cool. Okay, send a crew member to help. Pull your guy out. Hooray! It's also possible that your crew member will die, but if you have a clone bay, you just clone them. And they don't know about that because cloning technology didn't exist at the time that the crystals went into their isolation. Yeah, good luck putting out the fires in your locked room. Crystals have a hidden penalty to putting out fires. More crew killing. And there's a store. Do we want to go to the quest first? There's no real way to go to the quest first, actually. Crystal sectors are 2 to 3 stores, by the way. This is something you don't generally find out about because you hardly ever see the crystal sector, but I have looked it up previously. Scrap recovery arm. It came back. I don't think we even need to fix because we know we're getting a repair from this event. So I'm just skipping this store basically. Oh well. Let's use our mind control. These guys are kind of hard to vent because they're crystals. Get out of my doors. Go and murder each other. Oops. I accidentally vented my NG. Crystal on crystal combat. So yeah, we get a repair and a crystal vengeance augment. This thing sucks. But hopefully we can sell it for 40 scrap, and if not, well, whatever. Get the force shield bubble. The rebel ship that has actually managed to catch up with us here. Mind control you so that your fellows are forced to come in and murder you. I should really upgrade my sensors just so I can see what's going on other ships and use my mind control more easily. Let them in. I'm going to mind control in a moment and they can start punching each other in the head. I should have cloaked to keep that idiot on the ship. Yeah, we're not getting the crew kill. Not enough fires, which is a problem with a flak heavy setup. Is well, they don't set fires. boarded. Yes, we can absolutely give them 50. Why can this event spawn in this? Give them 15 missiles. Hooray! Reconstructive teleport, which we can immediately sell, so, along with the Crystal Vengeance. Okay. Can we do this? For memes, we will. Like, I'm not going to pretend this is bad, since, you know, you're firing 12 flak shots in, and that's really good. But they're not very precise. You know, you can see how many volleys we fired, and we still actually haven't done that much hull damage. Doesn't matter if they hit us here, because we're about to get a big heal anyway, and they didn't hit us anyway. And we jump out into Sector 8 and get free repairs and fuel and all that. We definitely want at least one repair station, and we'll probably hit both because, well, they're guaranteed scrap. Maxed out the reactor. Actually, let's go this way. But yeah, like if we fight an auto ship, we're gonna have a horrendous time. If we're not really going to be getting crew kills against the flagship very much. Fucking hell, this path sucked. And yeah. How many rapid shots in a row did that get? It was a lot. Why are you going over there too? It's truly a mystery for the ages. Why did I wait there? I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. That was a misclick. If that repair station gets taken over in advance, that will be annoying. But otherwise, it's not going to matter in the slightest. We will attack the pirate ship. Now, 4 tile weapons rooms. Full flak does quite well on. We will kill them before they manage to get away. Oh yeah, I should have done this already. Yeah, that was my fault for misclicking. Oh well. Nope. Okay, let's find out whether this is going to hit me. It is, so let's jump out. Unfortunately, that means jumping out with these idiots still on my ship. If I fire this much flak at this, it will surely knock that offline. I did have to waste my mind control, but... Okay, that's quite annoying. You guys punch your way in there. Yeah, look at how difficult it is to get crew kills doing this. Let's just end this. And in my attempts to get crew kills, I failed to shoot the missiles offline. Oh well. That was a misplay. That wasn't the fault of the flak situation, but... This Sector 8 has been really bad. Can I switch that stupid thing off? Yes. I control you and send you into shields. Dump an absolute load of flak on the shields. Cloak now. Dump another absolute load of flak on the shields. Okay, that got a couple. This damage buffer my mind control. This will get through the Phase 3 Super Shield extremely fast. We'll leave open the option to do a retreat maneuver, although actually it looks like we got quite a few crew kills there at the end. I guess we got more than I thought that we did. Yeah, like we fired 12 flaks at that run with no shields and we could not take it down. So yeah, that was quite a good run. We were in complete control from almost immediately. That's a really high beacons explored count, which is not terribly surprising since we got to the Crystal Homeworld sector. But, so, that's another win. Who is next? 3, 2, 1, go. Well, we've had some easy runs to make up for the hard ones we've had recently, and we're going to go back to the hard runs next time with NGB. So I hope you enjoyed the run. I will see you for NGB. Bye for now.